Welcome to TalkEase English, where we talk about life, learning, and personal growth, all in simple, natural English. Today's topic is something that might sound small, but it can truly change your life: the power of small daily habits. You see, most people think that success or self-improvement comes from one big moment. They imagine a huge change, starting a business, getting a dream job, or suddenly becoming fluent in English. But the truth is, real progress doesn't happen all at once. It happens slowly, quietly, through small actions we repeat every day. Those small daily habits build the foundation for everything big that follows. Think about it: brushing your teeth, drinking water, reading a few pages of a book, going for a short walk, or even listening to a 10-minute English podcast. None of these things seem life-changing on their own. But over time, they shape your mind, your body, and your future. The things you do every day matter more than the things you do once in a while. Many people spend their lives waiting for motivation. They tell themselves, "I'll start when I feel ready," or "I'll begin when I have more time." But motivation doesn't appear out of nowhere. It comes after you start. The moment you take the first small action, you feel a little spark, and that spark grows when you keep going. Habits create consistency, and consistency creates progress. Let's take an example. Imagine you want to improve your English speaking skills. You could watch one long video today and then do nothing for the rest of the week. Or, you could listen to a short English podcast every day for 10 minutes. Which do you think would help you more in the long run? Of course, the second option. Because it's not about how much you do at once, it's about how often you do it. 10 minutes a day may seem small, but after 1 month, you've spent more than 5 hours listening to English. After 6 months, that's 30 hours of real practice. That's how fluency grows, one habit at a time. The same idea works for any part of life: health, learning, relationships, or career. If you walk for 10 minutes a day, that's 70 minutes of exercise every week. If you write one paragraph a day, in a year you could have an entire book. If you save a small amount of money every week, it becomes a habit of financial discipline. Each small action adds up, quietly shaping your future. But the magic of small habits isn't just about results. It's also about identity. Every time you do something, even something tiny, you're sending a message to yourself about who you are. When you write a few lines, you're becoming a writer. When you practice English every day, you're becoming a confident speaker. When you eat healthy food, you're becoming someone who cares about health. It's not just what you do, it's who you become through those actions. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, said something powerful: every action you take is a vote for the person you wish to become. I love that idea because it shows that small habits aren't meaningless, they're votes. And the more votes you give yourself, the stronger your new identity becomes. Now, of course, starting small habits is easy, but staying consistent can be hard. In the beginning, your brain will tell you that it's not working. You'll think, "This is too small. It's not making any difference." But that's the trap most people fall into. We overestimate what we can do in a week and underestimate what we can do in a year. The real secret is patience. Just like plants need time to grow, your habits need time to show results. Let's imagine a bamboo tree. For the first few years, it shows almost no growth above the ground. But under the soil, it's growing strong roots. Then suddenly, one year, it grows more than 80 feet in a few weeks. That's how success and habits work. You might not see progress immediately, but the roots of your effort are growing deep. When the time is right, the results will show. So how can you start building small daily habits? First, choose just one thing. Don't try to change everything at once. If you want to build confidence in speaking English, commit to listening to one English podcast every day, maybe even this one. Make it simple enough that it's impossible to fail. Second, attach your new habit to something you already do. For example, listen to the podcast while you drink your morning coffee or during your evening walk. That way, it becomes a natural part of your routine. Third, don't focus on perfection. You will miss some days, and that's okay. The goal isn't to be perfect, the goal is to come back. Missing one day doesn't erase your progress. What matters is returning to the habit the next day. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't quit brushing just because you skipped one night. You just do it again the next day. Over time, your small habits start to connect with each other. A short walk gives you more energy, which helps you think clearly. Listening to English daily improves your understanding, which gives you confidence to speak. Reading a few pages of a good book improves your mindset, which makes you more positive and focused. Each habit supports the other, like pieces of a puzzle that together create the full picture of your best self. And here's something important: small habits bring peace. They remind you that you don't need to rush or compare yourself with others. You don't need to do everything today. You just need to do something. One small step, one small action, one small promise to yourself. When you keep that promise, your self-respect grows. So, as you finish listening to this episode, I want you to think about one small thing you can do today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Maybe it's learning one new English word, writing one positive sentence, or spending 5 minutes being grateful. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be real. Remember this: great change doesn't come from intensity, it comes from consistency. Success is not built in a day, it's built daily. Your habits are like invisible architects, they're building your future every moment, even when you don't notice. So, keep showing up. Keep doing the small things. And trust that one day, all those tiny efforts will turn into something truly amazing. Thank you for listening to TalkEase English. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe and join us again for more simple English podcasts, where learning English meets learning life. Until next time, keep speaking, keep growing, and keep believing in the power of your small daily habits.